When you think of Mexican wrestling, which I'm assuming you often do, who do you think of, other than El Dandy?
I lie, I cheat, I steal. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Yo, mamacita.
So the year is 2005, and Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero have joined forces to form a tag team, and they go to win the tag team championship. Obviously, they're two of the best wrestlers ever. At WrestleMania, everyone expected them to defend their title, but they actually decided, you know what? We're gonna face each other, we're gonna steal the show, we're gonna bring the house down, and they give this epic match that Rey Mysterio ends up winning, but it was an awesome, awesome wrestling match. Following that, Eddie Guerrero starts to develop a bit of an attitude, bit of a toot on Eddie. You could sense a little bit of envy, a little bit of jealousy creeping in there with Latino heat. Eventually, it gets the better of him, and Eddie Guerrero turns on Rey Mysterio. And they have a large falling out, longtime friends, like family, that's how close they were. They have another match, Rey Mysterio wins again, they have another match, Rey Mysterio wins again. Eddie Guerrero just cannot beat this fella. Eddie Guerrero gets fed up, and the sore loser that he is, announces that he has a secret. He knows something about Rey Mysterio that Rey Mysterio does not want the world to know, and Eddie Guerrero threatens to reveal it. We don't know exactly what the secret is, but Eddie Guerrero's definitely being 100% prick about the whole thing. As the weeks pass, Rey Mysterio begs Eddie Guerrero not to reveal this secret. Eddie Guerrero's wife and kids show up. His family begs him not to reveal his secret. They say, Rey's a good man, you're gonna ruin our lives, you're gonna ruin his life, don't do it, don't do it. Over the course of the next few weeks, Eddie Guerrero really takes advantage of Rey Mysterio. He gets him to do anything that he wants, he gets him down on his knees begging. He decides that they're gonna have another match, and that if he wins the match, he gets to tell the world the secret, and that if Rey wins the match, he'll never tell a soul. Out comes Eddie Guerrero, out comes Rey Mysterio with his son, and I don't know if the kid was genuinely frightened or a phenomenal actor, but you could see it in his face that he's petrified. So the match gets underway, they have a full wrestling match, it's a phenomenal match, of course, what else would you expect? In the end, Rey pulls out another victory, 4 times now. And by stipulation, Rey wins the match, Eddie Guerrero has to keep the secret with him forever. Here's the thing about Eddie Guerrero. He likes to lie, he likes to cheat, he likes to steal. In this case, he lied. Because he tells the secret anyways. The secret is that Eddie Guerrero had a child out of wedlock. He was going through some issues with his wife Vicky, and he went outside of the marriage and porked another woman and had an illegitimate son. At the same time, his close personal friend Rey Mysterio and his wife were trying to conceive a child and they couldn't, so Eddie let Rey adopt his illegitimate son that is now his son Dominick. And the big secret is that Dominick is actually Eddie's kid. Whoa, crazy, right? It's wrestling. By the way, I don't know why all of a sudden the kid's 10, 12 years old at this point. I understand he's trying to be a villain, he's trying to be a bad guy, he's trying to take Rey Mysterio's son away from him, but think about it, man. Do you really want a kid? Is that worth it? Is it worth the prank? To have a son now? It seems like a major responsibility just to piss off an old friend that you can't beat in a wrestling match. They end up squaring off for a 5th time in a custody ladder match. Whoever wins the ladder match gets custody of the kid. You know, like most custody battles, it ends in a ladder match. Because that's for sure legally binding in a court of law. Rey Mysterio wins, 5th time in a row, retains ownership of his boy, and all is well in the world.